Well, hello. You would think I forgot how to do this. Man, let's see here. We need to go here. Now we have to invite participants. Invite. Copy invitation. Almost ready. Paste. Post. All right, you go to Stunt Hangar at the bench. It's and at the bench. Let's see here. Pretty weird. The site has been acting really strange today. Kind of comes and goes as it pleases. Make 17, 57, 57 and 80. $57. Wait a minute, 70, 67. So this is 17. Somebody's there.
That's just me, Carl Sparky. How are you tonight?
Pretty good. I guess the site's working.
Hi, Gary. How are you?
Pretty good. Hi, Sparky.
Hey, guys.
Mm.
I didn't know whether the site would be working or not tonight.
Oh, really?
It's not acting right.
Couldn't figure out what the problem was, huh?
We're working on it. It ain't done yet. Let's see. 17 and 32.
I like those videos you're putting up here, Sparky. They're nice.
You can thank Bob for them.
Yeah.
$17 and 32 is 49, Sparky.
Yeah.
All right. Just trying to help you out.
So we'll say 50 at 12 and a half. $50. And then 12 and a half is 63. That'll be close enough. I know it's 62.50.
What are you measuring out?
Resin.
Steve's with us.
I don't hear him.
He's here. He's busy working on something.
Well, I got right on to Stunt Hangar.
Yeah.
It was fast.
We'll see what happens. It's kind of an on and off thing.
Oh,
Kind of on and off.
how's everybody doing?
Very,
Oh,
very
I'm good.
good. Little cooler today.
Yeah, yeah, it was pleasant.
Pleasant. Yep.
A little turbulent out at Booter. Got later in the day. Pretty nice early on.
They're doing a nice job on my street, and that concrete's about 5 inches deep, or that asphalt's 5 inches.
Well, that part's good. The pain while they're doing it.
What are they doing to your street, Sparky?
And they tore it all up, and now they're asphalting it.
Oh, I see.
Damn. So we'll do it this way.
I had a question for you, Bob.
Go ahead.
What is gel coat? That's
It's,
something you were talking about the other day on your
It's-
video.
it's kind of what I made. You know, the top coat, the colored coat. 60.
Oh, you're measuring. I shouldn't ask while you're measuring. Oh, it's certainly screwing up the ads
What do you mean?
on Stunt Hangar.
What are you talking about?
They keep coming up with nothing in them and a sad face. Some of them
Really?
are working and some of them aren't working.
So we've got 84 times 24.
Oh, math.
Wow.
84 times 0.24,
Oh,
20.16. So plus 84 plus 84 equal 104.16. I don't want to make that much resin. Ah, crap. I'll be wasting if I do that.
Hmm.
Maybe I can shut that YouTube, the AdSense off. Maybe that's what's doing it. I don't think so, but 70, 60, There we are. $70 times 0.24, 16.8. That's 86. Yeah, we'll just do it that way. 76.8. 76.8. But don't everybody talk at once.
Oh no, we're just watching you trying to
Just
figure
wa-
out what you're doing.
Yeah, just
Making a mess.
Well, that's the harder.
Yeah.
So are you making the glue or are you making sticky stuff for your covering?
I'm making it's the epoxy to lay this up.
Okay.
So 16.
that was interesting. Him changing bearings in a motor. Yeah, never seen that before, so it's kind of interesting.
Well, what's that, Gary?
Well, in videos that he's been putting up, Bob Hunt has his fellows changing the.
Dean Pappas.
Is that him? Okay, yeah, taking
What's
out
it?
bearings. And,
What in a glow engine?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's working on the ports. Yeah, that was interesting too.
Yeah. Did he had to heat the motor up to take everything apart or?
Yeah, he was heating the
Yeah.
motor. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Had all his tools ready and everything. So when he got started, get her done. That was the engine with a ball bearings in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember what motor it was?
Webra.
A Webra?
Yep.
Ah. How big?
32, I think.
Ah. So those Webra engines are good motors?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're almost there.
Shame.
We're almost there.
Some interesting stuff that I missed out on since I had to drop out of it there for a while. So,
Yeah. You know, after we talked about the PG-19s and all the old cock stuff that Mike was talking about last week or last Friday, I got on the internet and started looking at stuff, and I came across a couple, well, more than a couple PG-19s. Came across a Cox chipmunk with a foam wing that everybody I thought, well, this is really bizarre. Here we talked about this stuff, and now it's popping up all over the internet.
Well, that's
Yeah.
AI looking out for you.
Yeah, I was talking to a guy at the field Saturday, and he's mentioning the same thing because I was mentioning this, and he's said, yeah, he flew one of them when he was younger. So interesting.
Except those planes, they're I like to have some of them, but they're too expensive for my blood. I go ask my wife, "Hey, honey, let me have $200 so I can buy this plastic toy." And I know what her answer is gonna be, so I don't even ask.
I'm not going to add the colloidal silica to this. This is just dyed epoxy.
What does that stuff do?
What? The dyed epoxy, it's black.
No, the
instead of-
colloidal, whatever you said.
thickens it makes the gel coat, thickens it up.
Oh. So that's like another layer on the,
Like taking micro balloons or superfill and throwing it in the epoxy.
oh, okay. But the gel coat is another layer in the sandwich,
Yeah, you'll
It's a-
see here in a
like
second.
the outer layer.
Yeah, the outer layer.
Yeah, the outer layer goes on first.
Right. Oh, yeah, I get it. So that's just epoxy and color,
That's colored epoxy.
and that's like that'll be the outside.
No, this
Oh.
is the outside, the gel coat right here.
Uh-huh.
This this black had colloidal silica in it. Micro balloons or superfill or whatever to make it a gel coat.
So where does the carbon go? Or have you gotten away from that?
No, I haven't put it in yet.
Okay.
Getting ready to put it in now.
Ah, okay.
So first thing is we're gonna paint some epoxy down on this.
What keeps it uniform in thickness?
Nothing, it's just epoxy.
Just,
But it flows out.
Not really, it's kind of thick.
Oh,
oh,
Not as thick as the gel coat, but it's pretty thick stuff. Danny's the one with all the answers. I don't have the answers. I just do what he tells me. So now comes the carbon. Here, let me.
there's Joe.
iPad Joe.
iPad Joe. Robert's got his gloves on. He's getting busy
Yeah, he's
Mhm.
making molds,
No, making parts.
making parts now. You made the molds. Well, good.
Yeah. We're making parts.
Looks like tar. Does it smell bad?
No.
No.
Yeah, I went out to the street and took some of the tar off the street.
There you
That's
go.
what it looks like.
There you go. Yeah.
I watched them do it today. I had never seen that done before. They have a dump truck. They have the machine, and they have a dump truck. It catches the rear axles, and that machine pushes the dump truck down the road.
Hmm.
It's kind of weird. So as it's dumping, the machine is putting it on the ground.
Did they come back with a roller after that?
They had two of them.
Yeah.
I bet that's a hot job.
Oh yeah.
Streets, you know.
I bet it's a real easy job for some though, because there were 4 guys working and 15 guys standing around.
Standing around, yeah.
They didn't do shit. I watched. They didn't do nothing.
Oh man.
But it's the city. What do you expect?
Tax dollars finest usage. Anybody fly over the weekend?
Flew today.
Did you? I flew yesterday. It was nice. It was nice here. Low
Yeah, it's
wind.
not bad here today. I think tomorrow's going to be nice too.
We'll start getting windy tomorrow a little bit.
Mm.
Not terrible, but a little. We're hot again now
Oh, already?
already. Uh-oh, there it goes.
What?
He's wasted it now.
Gotta have something to hold the bell crank in.
Put some dollar size patches in there on it. Is that soaking through, Robert? Or is that just sitting on top, you think?
I put a coat down first,
Right.
and then put the carbon down, then put a coat on top of it. So
But do you think that's going through and attaching to the bottom a little bit?
it will in a second here when I put the vacuum bag on it. Smack it.
Oh, good.
We're gonna draw all this excess resin out of it. Gonna be beautiful.
Oh,
Okay.
Fresca. Thank you.
Now this stuff is $21 a yard, and I gotta throw it out.
It's
Can
gonna be
stew-
ruined in a minute.
What's that?
It'll be ruined in a little bit.
Yeah, about a few hours when this epoxy dries, it'll be crap. And this stuff is $6 a yard, I think. So there's $18 a yard that it goes in the trash.
Got an eighth of a yard right there. Maybe a little more.
Okay, so the bag here. Fortunately, we got plenty of time.
They got plenty of working time on that.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to be dicking around, but yeah, you got plenty of time. Not that I got plenty of room, though.
Yeah. Let's see. Phil Bailey says, like provided. Hello, Sparky. David E says, can someone who knows discuss team trials this year? I heard it's going to be 1-day deal.
Oh, Joe, you know anything about it?
I do not. Do not. It's in California, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that was finally decided.
That's the last I knew.
I've only flown in 2 team trials, and I ain't good enough, so I ain't gonna try that again.
I've flown it.
You've flown in a few, huh, Joe?
I think 5. I'm not sure. I think 5.
Now, you've been
4
on
or 5. Been on team twice, but
what?
I think the first time I went was 15 in Muncie.
Is that the year Kenny Stevens made it?
It could have been 13 and 15, 17, 19, and 21, probably is right. 13, 15, 17, 19, and 21. That's 5 of them, I think. Yeah, Kenny was on it. My goodness, I don't want to say. I think he was on it 13. It could have been 14. Time passes so fast anymore.
Even if I was good enough to make it, I can't say that I have any desire to leave the United States.
It's expensive operation, dude. It's a lot of work just to get prepared and ready and to keep up.
It's all the way on the west coast of Australia this year, right? Next year.
Australia, but I don't know which coast. I'm not.
I think it's Perth. I think it's on the west
Yeah.
side.
Okay.
Yeah, because a few weeks ago they mentioned about something taking place in Perth.
So not only do you got to get to Australia, but you got to get to Perth from within Australia. I don't know if there's anything goes directly there. Maybe it does. I don't know.
I don't know.
You have to call Paul Hogan to see if he can get a ride.
Yeah.
I think what they have to do, they have to fly in to Melbourne, and then take a short hop down to Perth. I think that's the way it works. Or they might fly into Sydney and then fly from Sydney to Perth.
Well, they've had it there before. The airplane that I flew at 18 was Kaz's personal plane. He flew at Perth in I think 16.
Wow.
He built me one, but it didn't ever make it to America. It got stolen or lost or something. So
Oh,
he just repainted his personal airplane, brought it to me. The engine still, it's the same engine, been flown in Perth and France.
How's he doing? Anybody know?
I do not know. I don't think he's flying much anymore. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I met him in Cincinnati in 94, I think. 93. Yeah, Cincinnati.
He lived in America a good bit, I think, in the earlier years.
Yep, he was the Honda representative for Honda, the commercial motors, like generators and stuff.
David E says it's not about being good enough. It's about competing with the best we got, which is appealing.
I can't afford to subsidize them. I'm tired. I'm done being cannon fodder.
There's usually what, 12 to 15 go most of the time, I think.
Yeah.
Thereabouts.
Yeah, I judged one. It was in Muncie.
It's 13 or 13 probably, huh?
I guess. I can't remember.
15, 13 or 15, I
I
think.
don't think it was 13 because that was the year I had my heart attack.
May have been 15.
Um,
I guess the last one they had in Muncie, I think.
yeah. Then it moved down to Texas.
You guys see Wendy's video he put up about me today?
No.
No, I didn't see that one.
It's on his channel, my Thunderbolt. That was it's almost 20 years ago.
It was a
Almost.
bit.
Wow.
I bet it was 2007 in Memphis when I seen you there, I think. Didn't you go to Millington with it one time?
It's where I crashed it. Been there a couple times, I think.
I blew the wing off Dr. Jekyll in Millington one time. That big old 12-inch prop looked like it was the size of them. Looked huge coming right at me. When it blew the wing off, it turned and came at me. Now thinking, which way do I need to go? And I said, well, good. It's going to hit the ground before it gets here. I think I've blown the wings off 11 airplanes
Wow.
so far. Flew the wings off of them, Stephen.
Blew the wings off of them?
I've blown the wings off 11
Oh.
airplanes.
Blown the wings off.
Yeah, flew them.
Oh, flew 'em
Maneuvers.
off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they come off. Oh, there it is. P-47 Thunderbolt by Sparky, a very detailed semi-scale model
Very nice.
on Wendy's site.
Look how heavy Mark was. He's launching the airplane. He's twice as big as he is now.
Who?
Mark Hughes.
Mark Hughes.
That's Mark Hughes launching that airplane.
Oh,
with the cigar in his mouth.
Wonder if Sturt got his buster lined out. I hope so. Maybe he'll get on in a minute. What's that do, Robert? Smash it down tight?
Well, it's already under pressure. The vacuum.
Oh, you got it vacuumed right now?
Yeah, it's under vacuum right now. Can't tell whether it's this one or the other one. I think it's the other one. Yeah, it is.
He's got hair and Mark Hughes has got a little weight.
Yeah, and I was thinner. I didn't have a belly.
Yeah, that too.
Well, it looks like I can't find my other rubber thing, so we'll just let her go.
Wow, yeah, no belly. So that's on the L pad?
Number 4, circle 4.
Yeah.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Oh, that's when they still had that RC car track over in the corner.
Yeah. That's when the hobby shop was still there.
Man, that was a cool place.
It was. Yeah, that was someplace you had to go every
Uh-huh.
year.
You know why he closed up? People were stealing from him.
Really?
Yep. Danny told me that, and I find it hard to believe.
Yeah, I wouldn't think a modeler would steal anything.
Yeah.
A modeler wouldn't.
Yeah.
A modeler wouldn't steal. They had lots of cool stuff in there. Lots of gliders, hand launch gliders, balsa kits, stuff.
Well, I used to buy a new glow igniter there every year. Now they're gone. I haven't had one since the last time. I think I'm down to my last one, but I had like 5 or 6 of them. I got a couple of dead ones over here. I guess you can send them back and they'll rebuild them for you. What this does right here is it's sucking the resin out into this white breather cloth or bleeder cloth.
Oh, so that's where the excess goes.
Yes, it goes into this cloth right here. This is throwaway because it'll get filled with resin.
Hmm.
And that white peel ply is throwaway. This stuff here, because it gets filled up with resin.
Ah, okay.
So it goes in the trash.
Hmm. And how much is that stuff a yard?
Yeah.
9 and 11 or something.
Fuel ply is $21 a yard, and this other stuff is $6 a yard. So we got, let's say, $30 a yard going in the trash.
Hey, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
Dennis.
Denny.
Dennis. Can't hear you.
I keep forgetting to put the microphone down. too.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
You like it better up, right? All right. Oh, Sparky, I don't think you got enough wing area there for cornering.
Yeah, it's only this elevator.
Could be
It's
an
a small
elevator, yeah.
elevator too.
It's just elevator for a voodoo.
That's about it. About it. So how's things tonight, guys?
Well,
Hot in Oklahoma.
you got on, so we're doing all right.
Yeah, well, you got hit this afternoon, I saw again, so
Yeah.
same same people as before, do you know? You said it was Brazil last time?
I haven't even checked into it because I'm waiting on a guy to straighten a script out.
Mm,
What I think is going on is it's an attack against SMF because he has an SMF forum too, and it's acting exactly the same.
Hmm.
What they're trying to do is mine all the data off the internet for that AI.
mm-hmm.
Well, they're not going to get much off this one for brains.
Mm. I don't know, Joe. We kind of solve all the problems of the world on a twice weekly basis.
but
so-
nobody, but nobody cares. That's funny.
I
Yeah,
don't
you're
know.
right.
Or,
You're right.
or the other way they look at us, we're just a bunch of old guys that get together twice a week that don't know what they're talking about, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
We're a bunch of old guys. I resemble that remark.
Yeah, hope don't we all?
Yeah. Well, you're the punk kid, Joe.
Maybe.
So
Sparky
I don't know.
just-
You or Steve.
Sparky's just a year older than me. No,
All right.
Yeah, I just turned 70.
All right.
then
Well, I'm a
It
year
must be
behind
you
you
then.
Steven.
I'm 68.
Either you or
Oh.
Gary then, right?
No, I'm the old guy.
You're the old guy. All right.
So Minnesota Mike says, Joe, do they fly free flight by you outdoor? I'm in the middle of holding a 1300 satellite with a rare proto KMB 65 on it.
No, we don't have any room. We fly hand launch or catapult gliders if it's calm, but we got like 3 acres or 4 acres to fly on. If you get a 2-minute flight, it goes bye-bye. I don't know what
Golly, something with a
he's flying a half.
65?
He's flying a big airplane.
That sounds like a
Wow.
Class D free flight. That's, crepe.
A
That thing,
1300
it'll climb out of
satellite.
sight, and
Yeah, man.
wow,
Never
some
see it again.
serious stuff. I was talking to my nephew earlier this week, and he was talking about at least the people he's hanging out with. They're really going on the outdoor side. They're building classic and nostalgia era airplanes, from theirs, but they're starting to build them half size because the big ones just require too darn much room. And between the aging flyers and the fact that fields aren't getting any bigger, they think they got a little better chance of success, with the half size airplanes. So an unlimited free flight might be, or rubber model might, and he's flying just rubber. He's not even flying power. But an unlimited rubber, what might be like a 5 or 6 foot wing, so they build a half of that. He
Not
just
rubber,
is,
that's Wakefield.
yeah, Wakefield and unlimited is an AMA class. Wakefield, I believe, is the international class. But at any rate, he just come back this last weekend. They flew indoors. They flew half-size gollywalks. Remember the old Midwest free flight model?
Mhm.
It's like a 30-inch wing. So half size is like a 15-inch wing with about a 1-inch square fuselage. And they were flying in a building with a 35-foot ceiling. So, but the same airplane, he anticipates they're going to be taking the same airplanes outdoors yet. So,
Put some rubber to them and watch them fly away.
well, he's flying it with I think it was 1/16 square rubber. And, of course, one of his props, and they don't let him use folders or anything like that. And his best flight was 85 seconds under those conditions.
That's pretty
So,
good inside a building that's a big
35
airplane.
foot ceiling.
It's a big airplane to turn that tight.
That's one thing about the design. It doesn't have a lot of rudder, doesn't have a lot going for it. It doesn't want to fly nice, tight indoor circles.
No,
So,
you're tricking.
yeah, so you wash out the wingtips and whatever else. You put
Lots
some
of
rudder in it, you
rudder
put some
and
thrust in
prop,
it, and
prop
yeah.
thrust.
Yeah, of course, the motor torque reflects the turn also, and
Got 3,400.
so it'll change over the course of the flight as the motor torque burns off. But
I look at them free flights and think, oh God, I let this go, I'm gonna lose it.
The ones he's talking about, if they go outdoors, they'll have DTs on them.
yeah, absolutely.
They go fly too good.
Yeah, he says his tail's glued on with 3 dots of glue, and it would take him about 90 seconds to separate the tail and put a DT on it. So he's planning on doing that for outdoors. So
There's Ed Wasky. What's up, Ed?
Hello, Ed.
Go ahead.
Howdy. I am trying to make sure I can share something. So I was going through trying to get ready. So how you guys doing?
real good, real good.
Yeah. Well, let me, so it might take me a while. I'm going to minimize you guys. Can you still hear me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Can
then
still see you too, but what
Yeah.
the heck?
I'm going to open up a video.
Can you hear me now? How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I'm going to open up a video.
Is there any
Now,
music on it?
Before you play this video, does it have any music on it?
Negative.
Okay.
Okay.
No, it'll be up to us to supply the music. So,
Okay, I have it ready. Now I'm gonna,
and you'll know what I mean when he puts it up. I think I know what he's putting up. So,
yeah, you sure do.
all right.
So now I've got a little window of you guys and my movie. So I am going to click on you guys and
Hey, Sparky,
expand.
if he just shows the video, could you maximize him? Is that the best way to show the video off?
I will, as soon as it gets rolling.
Okay.
Oh,
You hear
okay,
that?
stand by. I'm going to minimize you guys again. Don't we have to hit share though? I have to hit share.
That's what you have to do, and then choose the window.
Yeah, because I got to go back to your screen to hit.
There it is. You're there.
Shares right at the bottom. See a little green box.
Yep.
Yes.
Now you need to make that window big on your end.
Hit them. There we go.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
You guys are shooting in portrait instead of landscape.
I didn't
It's
do
a
it.
guy in a flying suit.
Yeah, there's these.
Man,
Oh, it's RC.
Yeah, show him again here. And all right, this time it's
He's
up to us
coming
or
back.
something.
He's coming back.
Okay.
Da 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 da.
That's Star Wars, or I mean, that's no, that's Star Wars.
That's
Yeah.
Superman.
That's
Yeah,
right. That's
Thank
Superman.
you to Dennis for helping me get the motor set up right
Yeah.
and that. So
look at the bird. It's a plane. No, it's stupid, man.
yeah, I can't call it S Man. I got to call it Expo Man.
Oh, there you go.
So let me stop sharing that and pick the other one I have of the takeoff. And that's, let's see, I got to go minimize again. I got to minimize that. I got to find the other one.
You need to tell them guys to turn their phones sideways so it fills the screen.
Yeah, well, let's see here. I need number 4. I got to download it. Okay, I've got it. I got to go back here.
You should have had it made another one of Margot Kenner flying behind.
No. Come on, Sparky.
But
Margot.
yeah, isn't that her name?
Yeah, it was.
There we go. We got somebody got the phone right this time.
It looks
Okay.
better, don't it? All right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Got a good headwind. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
I bet
Hey.
that little boy got a laugh out of it.
oh, he loved it.
Is that your grandson?
No, it's Michael Backus, his son, the guy flying Superman for me. That was flight number, second successful flight.
That's Joe's
With,
kind of weather right there.
It's blowing 12 right there anyhow.
Yeah, with a different different motor. Whoops. That's the camera. That's the camera lady there. So
That's okay.
oh,
That guy got a Stunt Hangar shirt on. It looked like
no,
it.
that's Wingnuts, our club. That's
Oh.
our field there, 800 by 200, and right here is part of the half a circle. So we make sure we got a nice smooth runway for our control line.
Terrific.
What,
I like
what's
you,
that?
Lance. You launched them right in front of the American flag too. You know, true
Yeah, that
justice,
was
the
cool.
American way, and all that. So
What's that building on the far side of the field there?
That's our storage building. We got
Oh,
the
there you
John Deere in there and the Cub
Yeah.
Cadet and
Oh, there you go.
all bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the gentleman here with the hat, Michael Backus, he's a computer engineer for NASA here. And that
Okay.
I'll
Oh,
show you.
Michael Backus, he says greetings from North Central West Virginia. So he's
I
watching.
told him we were on.
He's watching.
I'm getting ready to show his video.
All right.
what? You mean he flies too?
He flies RC.
Yeah. Oh, he flies. Oh, I thought maybe you made a flying Michael or something like that. But
No, no.
no.
Stand by.
Okay.
Stand by. I got to get my act together here.
Standing by to stand by.
And that's so let me back out of there. And let's see here. Takeoff is number 2. Let me get this video up. All right. I got that on hold. Now I got to get back to, got to share. I believe that's the right one. Yep, that's it. Okay, you guys see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
All right.
That is not Superman, Uberman.
No,
So,
no. I thought that was the takeoff. That was the flyby. That's a 110 millimeter fan motor in there.
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and
The big airplane too, looks like.
yeah, let me show you. Let me show. Let's see here. I got to stop sharing. I got one more. Okay. So it is not, okay, I don't have to hit stop. Minimize you guys again. X out of that one. And I want number 3. 1, 2, 3. I thought I downloaded the takeoff, but I didn't. Ah, doggone it.
So you come clear over here to fly?
Oh
The
yeah,
wing nuts? Okay.
yep. When you have a facility like this,
Oh, yeah.
it's amazing.
How long of
Yeah.
a drive is it for you, Ed?
Hour and 15.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
No, not considering what you get to fly off of.
Is
About
there
the same
much?
size as the Nats? As AMA?
Well, it's smoother and bigger than what I saw at the Nats, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's a landing. Okay.
It's pretty good field there.
It'll start again. There's Mike here. And he puts the brakes on.
That's really, that's a nice soft hand touch there. You just
Yep.
grease that thing right in.
I bet that hamster in the cockpit was just kissing his butt.
And I was hoping to have Snoopy's doghouse flying, but we weren't very successful with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was a problem with power and I guess how you have to put the quad motors in to make a doghouse fly.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And he kind of stalled it and it went on in and smashed up.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
So you're gonna build another one, right?
He said he is. Not going to have it ready for this Friday, Saturday though.
Oh, I see.
And that was and that's what we were doing. We wanted to fly that jet at the expo, but it takes about 400 feet to get off the ground, off of grass, and using a good partial flaps.
Hand launch.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, 18. I think Mike said 18 pounds.
Hmm.
Oh, Lord. That's a heck of
Yeah.
a hand launch.
Six batteries in it.
Yeah.
Two of them are the main power were 2 6 cells. And then battery for the lights, battery for the gear, battery for the receiver. And that, but yeah, it's got speed brakes. It's got a stabilization system. It's got a if you have a problem and have to hit the reset button, it'll return it to level flight. So it's pretty cool. And that, so.
Michael says wrong. It wasn't a hamster in the cockpit, but a gerbil or something.
Yeah.
LOL.
A gerbil, that's a hamster went to finishing school, right? So
There'd be throw up in there with it if it was a real one.
I don't know. Well, Michael, that's some nice flying there.
Absolutely.
Oh, and leaning edge flaps.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Slats.
Flats, huh?
Slats.
Yeah.
Slats.
Yeah. Slats, flaps.
I think there's a difference.
Yeah. Slats pop out. These actually
Yes.
come down with the main flaps.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they'll also vary the degrees, whereas the slats automatically pop out under aerodynamic loads.
Right.
Yeah, they do
Make the
that. And
wings
they also,
longer.
they're basically let the airplane hang there on a prop and stuff like that. Keep it from stalling, but the other flaps are camber changing devices. So
When did you fly this? Last Saturday?
Last Sunday,
Last Sunday, oh.
we flew that in the afternoon after our meeting. And then Mike was telling me he flew that T-45 8 flights.
mm-hmm.
I got to see flight 1, 2, and 3. So he did 5 more after I left.
Wow.
You know, now that I think about it, how come the carrier guys don't utilize that leading edge slats?
A lot of them don't. Some
Angle
of
of attack they're at.
Well,
I think
Some of
I
them
think what they're doing now when they're doing their prop hanging and stuff like that, even flaps are kind of superfluous. So
Yeah.
Well,
you just sit
the
there and hang
jets
the
have
airplane on a prop.
extraction.
Yeah.
that pump exhaust out to the leading edge to put flow over that wing.
Yeah.
They're force feeding the air at the front. Like the A4, the scooter had slats that popped out.
Yeah. Anyhow.
Bill
That's
says
really-
I did 8 flights total that day. Flaps mixed in with leading edge slats, 19 channels used for this one. Wow.
Right. That's like cable TV. So
That's more channels than we had when we were kids. We only had 3.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
No, well, we had 4. We had the regular 3 plus CKLW out of Windsor. So
We had
Yes.
3.
So Mike, in case you didn't hear, Dennis Adamison there was the guy helping me out here to make sure that we got a decent flight out of there. So
yeah.
Hey, at our age, it'd be kind of hard to remember sometimes what all those 19 channels do, right?
Mhm.
yeah, hope he's got them marked.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually what's kind of frustrating is I got 2 or 3 streaming services and got regular antenna TV. I got like
Oh yeah.
50 or 50 anyway channels available, and go through it and there's nothing to watch. So
That's right.
that's what's
100,
frustrating.
nothing to watch.
Didn't somebody write a song about that? 57 channels and nothing on?
If they didn't, they should have wrote it. So yeah,
I watch YouTube.
Yeah, I do
that's
a lot
really
of
what I'm doing any morning. I watch little videos on YouTube, some
Yeah.
Yeah, I
There's some
watch you
nice
guys.
storytelling, some documentaries, some historical stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
I found out that if you have some of those networks and you don't have as many channels to choose from, you can't get the special events like the Indy 500 or the
Yeah,
Daytona, or in my case, the Little League World Series, which I like to watch every August to see who's the top dog of Williamsport. And since we moved here in Nevada, the cable system's totally different. It's either Site TV or Direct TV or some kind of cable that they put out, and I can't get any of that stuff.
yeah. I remember my dad was a baseball fan in his life, because of course he was, and he used to, the Tigers would be off and they'd just be stinking up the joint and stuff. And it was one of his favorite comments is, these guys are playing like little leaguers. And then we're there. I think we were at the FCM contest, one of the fall contests, and in the hotel overnight. I turned it on. They got the Little League World Series, and I looked at him. I says, "Now, don't you say a darn thing about them playing like little leaguers, because they are.
Yeah.
Sometimes they play pretty good ball, Dennis.
They do. They come up with good plays. They
They
definitely
play
do.
pretty
Well,
darn ball.
I like watching it because one, I coached the Little League for 10 years, but they're playing because they love to play the game.
Mhm.
And they're playing their hearts out, and they're not playing for contracts or big bonuses, and they don't throw temper tantrums. They're just playing it because of the love of the sport. And like you said, they come up with good plays, home runs, grand slams when you least expect it, and it's just, to me, it's awesome.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. I don't know. I wonder how long it'll be, though. You see what's happening with the college football and basketball players. They're all millionaires now and everything like that. And I just wonder how long the concept is there to let it trickle on down, right? Kids in the Little League World Series will be getting contracts and stuff like that.
It won't be for fun then.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Name, image, likeness. And they'll
Time
be
they
doing
get to high
commercials
school, they're
afterwards.
pretty much looking for college money then.
Yeah, well,
Sure.
that's it. So.
I think we need to pay the WNBA the same percentage as we pay the NBA.
Exactly.
Percentage of the take, and I think
Right.
they are. You look at the amount of money they bring in versus the amount of money the guys bring in. I think those ladies are paid an equivalent percentage of the total take.
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you a little story about a YouTube video that I watched just before we come on here. It's about a 78-year-old Vietnam veteran. He's standing in the store, and there's one of them he-she's comes up to him, and he says, "Hello, sir," and and the guy, the he-she, he said, "I'm a woman." He said, "You need to." I wish I should have saved that. "You're not a woman. You're delusional." It was great. He said, "I'm 78 years old. I don't care about feelings."
I think I saw
Exactly.
that one, yeah.
Oh, well. Anyhow, Adam, I think and your kid camp is coming up this weekend, right? Your big camp?
Yeah, it sure is. Friday, Saturday.
All
I think you
right.
got a winner there. I think
Oh, yeah.
what'd you call him?
Expo Man.
Expo Man. I think he's going to be a big hit.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I got a big letter for his chest and I got a cape to put on it, but I wanted to make sure it flew nice.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
good thing to do ahead of time. Don't test fly him on show day.
That's a bad idea.
Actually, my biggest contribution, Ed mentioned that I helped him with the power system and whatever like that. He told me what he was using and stuff. He says, "Gee, this thing just doesn't seem very powerful and all that." He made it, it was off a magazine plan or something like that. And he sent me some pictures and stuff. I looked at it and did a double take. Says, "Hey, wait a minute. That's a pusher prop, right?
Yeah.
The prop's on backwards."
Yeah. Yeah, so
You have
needless to
put
say,
it with the airfoil side on front.
Yeah.
You know, the curved side on the front.
yeah,
And if you put it on like you would a normal prop, then you get basically a backwards a very inefficient backwards airfoil.
20% thrust is my guess.
Yeah, that's it.
yeah,
What the old
that's why,
the free flight guys used to do for trimming, they fly it with the prop on backwards, just, you know, while they were getting the basic trimming. So,
Used to do that in balloon bust to slow the airplane down.
yeah. Yeah, that was, couldn't believe I did that and that.
oh, it's an honest thing to do. I've seen, you know, I think I mentioned,
Well,
I saw a scale guy doing that.
we even held it and tried to see if it would fly up out of our hands. And it's like, yeah, okay, it seems to have power, so let's go. You know, we just tried to lift it up and see how light it would get. It's like, well, let's give it a shot. And it, you know, well, you saw the takeoff, this last takeoff. Well, it hit the ground before it got off the ground.
Did it
And
touch? Okay, I saw it sag. I didn't see it touch, but
No, that one sagged.
all right.
And we were thinking maybe we should have threw it a little harder.
Yeah. Might
'Cause
be a
you
little
got-
hard to work. You'd have to put a hard point in it, but you might be able to work out getting like a high start for it or something like that. You know, kind of a rubber band thing, stretch it out. And then when you
Well,
release it, it'll be
if-
like
if we get-
basically a catapult launch. So,
If we get slightly any more power, we'll be fine
uh-huh.
and
Well,
stuff.
it looked like that, you know, that one you showed, it looked like it just motored right on out. And of course, once it was moving, it was terrific. So,
Yeah.
Hey, question on balloon bust. You guys were talking about balloon bust. When they do balloon bust at Brodax, is that the legal way to set that up? Because there's no way you can hit that first balloon.
I don't think it's nothing to do with the AMA balloon bust. No.
yeah, I thought they used the setup from what used to be called strafing or something like that.
Dive
Ground attack
bombing
and strafing
and
or something like that.
dive bombing and strafing.
There
had to
you
go
go.
over a pole and then down to
Yeah.
get to
Mhm.
the balloons.
There is absolutely no way you could hit that first balloon.
No way. If you did
No,
it
well,
outside loop, you might have a chance at it.
I think you'd have to have, I think, a very slow airplane rather than a fast airplane. It'd have to be slow
A
and
bi-slob.
maneuverable. Yeah,
Bi-slob.
bi-slob might do it,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
but it would take that kind of a
doubt it,
flight
Dennis,
profile.
because there's only 10 foot
I know.
between that first pole and that balloon. No way.
You have to pull up, stall it, and run at it and let it sink and hope you be in the right place to whack.
You'd have to do an outside loop, like Joe said.
That would work too, although they probably frown at that.
Yeah.
I had heard that Frank Carlisle, he flew balloon bus with a bi-slob, and he come down, they had the balloon set up and everything. And he, in one pass, he hit all of the balloons. He's flying frontwards and back, you know, flying back and everything like that. And they said he did a great job and he disqualified him, you know. So you can't do that. Well, he says, what do you mean I can't do it? I just did it, you know. But
I thought I don't know. I have to read the rules. I thought there was one balloon allowed per lap, but I have to go back and study on that.
I think that's the way
That's
that's the way I think it's supposed to be. Only get one per pass. If you get two, you only get credit for one.
That's what, but
And as you
that's
get
a good way.
closer to that barrier, the points go way up. So
It's a good way of killing airplanes.
I
Like one year they stuffed one in a garbage can out there. I think it was Dan that did that. Banjock.
Hey Ed,
Yes, sir.
are you gonna make the other Supergirl? You know, Supergirl. You can make one of a Supergirl and have them chase each other through the air.
Actually, another gentleman was supposed to be doing that,
Nice.
but he ran into some health issues.
Nice.
But yes, if you look up on RC Group Fly Guy, there's somebody in there showing that they did a female too.
I think you can't get a real good laugh out of that, you know. So
Next year.
yeah.
Carl, you got the assignment. So
Oh no, I that's way above my skill set. So
All right, I got the 8081 AMA rule book. And it's got the supplemental dive bombing and strafing.
There you go.
I'm gonna pull it up here. Everybody see that?
Up
Yep.
Yep.
small.
There
That
it is.
looks like what they're setting up at Brodak, doesn't it?
Yeah, 10-foot pole, and then the first balloon's 10 feet
10,
away.
10. That's a hard dive right there. And to get pulled back up for that 8-point balloon, I don't think that's possible. For the time you touch a balloon in 10 feet, you got to get back up. It'd be pretty tough.
Yeah, I think so.
How many airplanes have got killed by that post? The first
All
one?
of them.
Mhm.
All of them.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was a supplemental rule in the 80-81 rule book.
There you go. Isn't that cool? Very well done.
Nice, nice, nice bit of digging to find that. My God.
Mr. Google. Mr. Google knows all.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
It's gonna pop up in all of our phones now too.
Yeah, right. You want to know
It
more
looks like
about
Colorado's
dive-bombing and
almost here.
strafing?
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get a Bearcat update here.
Well,
All
maybe.
right.
Yeah.
There's Mark.
Just in
Well, hey, the
time.
first thing I notice is looks like you're not wearing your bandage tonight.
That's right. I got the stitches out this afternoon. So,
All
Terrific. How you
right.
feeling? Is it okay?
well, I don't know. I'm a little woozy, but I think I'll make
All right.
it.
It's that good scotch is what's making you woozy.
all of 2 stitches.
Oh,
Looks like Keith's trying to get on.
Yeah.
That's always good.
They have some good stuff for you to take the stitches out?
What?
Did
No,
they
they
have
didn't give
some
me any.
good,
I'm
good
just
stuff
joking.
for you?
I'm just joking. They didn't give me
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Thought they
called
gave you some
tequila.
happy juice or something.
any. Doesn't hurt much.
I think they call that tequila, don't they?
Tweezers and
Yeah.
a fingernail clipper and poop. Out
That's how he got the head banged in the first place. Too much tequila.
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Phil snuck in on me. I didn't even see you there, Phil. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about y'all?
All right. Doing any flying?
Hope to go in the morning. We're gonna see.
All right.
I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, but I don't know. We're gonna try to get out there and fly a little bit before we have to go.
I can't seem to do more than one thing a day nowadays.
Hmm.
If I got a doctor's appointment, that's it. If I got to go to the dentist, that's it. If I go flying, that's it. Can't
Yeah.
double up anymore.
Well, I know the feeling. I just ever since that last smack in the head with the airbag, I just it seemed like all I want to do is get up and do something in the morning, and about 2 o'clock I want to take an hour nap.
Yeah, yeah.
Never been one to take a nap. I don't know what the heck's going on.
Well, what the heck? Remember when the parents used to tell us to go take a nap, and it was supposed to be punishment. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I could use sometimes I could use that kind of punishment now, you know. But
Well, me
Yeah,
too,
really.
but it's getting to the point that's all I want to do.
yeah,
I want to get this ear ringing out of my head. I'm telling you, this is driving me crazy.
There's Keith. Keith made it in. All right.
Tell Keith you want to see.
Hey, Keith, good to see you, buddy.
Savage.
Okay.
I finally made it this time.
well done.
Keith, show
Yeah.
us your AJ Savage.
Pardon?
Show us your AJ Savage.
I think, didn't I show it last time? I don't know.
Have you shown it on this? I missed it if you did.
I don't think I've seen it.
Okay.
Show it anyhow.
I'll go
It's
get it.
worthy.
that's
I'll
it.
go get it.
Even sometimes even the reruns are good, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a real nice airplane.
It really is.
I'd proxy fly that for him. It's so nice. It's beautiful. We went and flew. I think we flew models Wednesday, and Thursday. Then we flew indoor all day Friday, and then we flew Sunday after church from 1 to 4:30. I got a good bit of flying in this week.
Yeah, you mentioned you were flying indoor or rubber models with Tim. How's he doing these days?
Tim's doing okay.
That's
had
good to
a
hear.
Good time. He's not quite as salty on his control on as he used to be. He's gets dizzier easier than he ever did, I think. But he hadn't flown much. I hope he gets over that by flying some.
Good gracious, Keith.
That picture doesn't do it justice.
No, it don't. But his stuff just looks like, I mean, that's not a model. Somebody got a shrink ray and shot the darn thing.
Look at the interior.
Oh, wow.
The interior.
Yeah,
is
wait to see the
magnificent.
pilots. This thing is a true work of art. I mean, I'm still in awe of his TA-152, but this goes even further than that. Look at this thing.
Oh, nice.
And that's a half A, guys. Good grief.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the
It's an
only
awful-
thing that's ironic about this, though, this is an Air Force colonel doing a plane by the Navy.
Yeah, yeah.
He appreciates good equipment.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like the Air Force doesn't have good equipment.
Well, they can both have good equipment, can't they?
Yeah, they do.
Now those are static props, right?
Yes. It flies, these are like 8-inch diameter, 16-inch diameter. Flies with 5.5 toothpicks.
Does it
Wow.
glow, huh?
And what size motor? What size are the motors?
These are 061s, Norvels.
This-
Isn't that
Wow.
magnificent? Just look at it. It's magnificent.
Wow. That is
What's
really
Keith,
What's
what's
the
that
finish,
painted
Keith?
with?
What's the
What's that?
finish?
It's all class coat.
It's
Hmm.
what?
Class coat.
Epoxy.
Glass coat. Wow.
It's got a jet engine right back there too. He didn't tell you about that.
Are those graphics put on or is that painted on?
No, those are all stencils I got from Kaylee Graphics.
Okay.
Wow.
If this would be precision scale, they'd have to be painted on. But these are judged for like from 5 feet, so the judges can't touch it or anything.
See the jet motor?
Yeah, was that
tail hook?
was that a single jet in there or what was
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, one J33.
Okay. Weren't there later versions with jets on the wings also?
No,
Okay. Yeah, mixed up with something else. All right.
Well, where's the intake for the fuselage jet?
okay. And this is hard to duplicate and hard to represent on the drawings. This is a ramp.
Oh,
Yeah.
Goes down, and that's the intake.
A NACA scoop.
Wow.
NACA scoop's exactly what that is.
Yeah.
A what scoop?
Keith, in operation, did they use the jet just
Yeah.
for sprints at the target or?
For takeoff of a carrier and sprint over a target.
right.
And when they finally stopped thinking they're going to use it as an atomic bomber, they took the jet engine out so it could carry more fuel or
Mhm.
more stuff inside.
Let's see the front wheel.
What's that?
Let's see the front wheel.
Well, there's nothing fancy about that. It's just a wire.
Yeah, okay.
I-
That's where the launch bar goes on the front landing gear.
Yeah, I didn't add any of the goodies on that. I didn't have time, but it doesn't look like that front nose gear is reinforced. I've got good drawings from the operations manual on what the landing gear all looks like. On the main gear, it has these little doors that are open when the gear is down, but the main gear doors are back here, and they show they're mostly closed, except for when they're extending or retracting the gear. Otherwise, they're always closed. Even on the ground, they're closed.
Okay.
But I did add one little thing. There is one strut back here that I try to duplicate a little bit. So that's sort of representative of what the main gear would look like.
What was the
Keith,
original
that is just
aircraft?
really sharp.
Yeah, what was the original aircraft used for?
Well, original intent was to carry an atomic bomb off of a carrier.
Ooh,
Well, it's an A squadron, so that signifies attack.
Yeah. There we go. And there's the business end of it.
Wow, very neat.
That 3350s in it, Keith. Do you remember?
2800s.
2800s. I think you told me that.
And then there were whatever the 2800s were around 1950, and then in 1953, when the AJ2 version came out, they put more stronger 2800s in. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of dash models on there. Lots of them.
And the spinners, some of you may know Bob Whitney. He normally makes the spinners for me on all these half A's, but I send him the drawings for these things, and he has a friend. Anyway, these are 3D printed spinners, and use the same thing for flying spinners.
Got 2 sets.
Yeah.
It's a nice airplane. Nice airplane.
That is really nice.
Yep.
And it flies pretty decent too, at least
It does.
when there's no, I haven't flown it in nothing more than about 4 or 5 miles an hour. That day we flew, Joe, I don't think there's more than about 4 or 5 miles an hour, was it?
No, it's beautiful that day we got to fly Sunday. I don't think it flew 6 miles. They never blew 6 miles an hour.
No, I don't think so.
You don't fly them half A's in a gale wind.
No, I
Don't
wouldn't
fly.
want to try. I wouldn't want to try this, particularly with the wing loading. It's 200 square inches and weighs 40 ounces.
Wow.
Wow.
Ouch.
Yeah, a third of the wing area.
It doesn't glide to land.
No, when one engine quits, it's gonna want to land.
It's going to land. Yep.
Yep.
But on takeoff, on the test flight, there was a little bit of a breeze, and I figured out after the test flight, we'll release it on the dead upwind side of the circle. So when it gets down to the downwind side of the circle, it's got pretty good speed. When it comes in around into the wind, then it's going to have enough airspeed to get off the ground and then be able to accelerate more after it's off the ground.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good plan.
The, I don't know, the cockpit, these guys are just sitting on a little platform in there. I didn't try to put any detail in there at all, other than there's a little bit of a cowl over the instrument panel here to cover what would be instruments. And the third guy back here was originally, he'd be the guy that would attend to the weapon carried in the bomb bay. And there's a staircase here on the right side of the cockpit that he could go down, and then there's a door into the bomb bay behind the entrance door here. And so he was the one to take care of the weapon.
Or he could ride the bomb down like Slim Pickens.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
He could have done that. But then after that, why they used these things for reconnaissance, and as a different version had a different nose on it, and then they put fuel tanks in the belly, and he used it for air-to-air refueling.
oh,
Wow.
Let me see the squadron markings underneath the Navy back there. Is it N or V or what?
VAH-6. I've got a picture of this very airplane.
Yeah, it's an attack squadron, but I'm trying to figure out what AH stands for.
Give me a second. I'll look for that while you're talking about other stuff. I'll look for that, Robert.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah,
I was
don't
at the
have.
So did you ever paint any of these, Bob?
I did not.
Were there any on the carrier you were on?
No,
No,
No.
they're gone.
Was that before or after your time?
that's at
Way
far
before.
before my
Way
time.
Way before
Yeah,
your
these
time.
things
Okay.
were 50 through maybe 56, 57,
Yeah.
58.
Oh, okay.
Kolia. Got to be Kolia.
Bob was
Yeah.
just a baby then.
Yeah.
Did they actually go into combat, Keith, or
No.
was it? Okay.
Not, as far as I know, and I don't think they're on a carrier that was in combat.
Mhm.
There's a lot of pictures of them refueling.
Heavy
air to air.
attack.
But I don't think they're ever in the Korean theater.
Mhm.
No indication that there was.
The
I've got
closest
one
thing to
picture
that we had
still.
on the carrier was it had a radome on it. I can't remember what they call AWACS airplane.
Yeah.
The Hawkeye,
Yeah, that's it.
the precursor to the Hawkeye.
And when I first finished this thing, I thought it'd be real smart to take it out on the driveway, and it's on a slope, and I see how that would track, and I let it go, and it went down the runway faster than I could catch it,
Oh,
Mhm.
no.
and it hit one of the expansion or joints in the run or in the driveway, bounced it pretty good, and it caught the tail hook, and then the tail hook went down in the crack in the runway in the driveway. So I had to make another one.
So you got scale skid marks on it.
Well, it didn't bump the bottom of the airplane. I'm really surprised because
Hmm.
it would hit first.
It bounced off the earth.
And the same way when that first takeoff that I think Mark saw, it bounced and it scratched the tail hook. The tail hook, this part, is is a piece of magnesium.
The shoe.
Got realistic scratches on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we can see the scratches or not. No, they don't show up because it's light. Maybe I can turn it over.
USS Constellation, Robert.
Yeah.
There we go.
That was in 66.
There you can see the scratches on the tail hook.
There you go.
So it was on one of the ships that I was attached to.
The first ones were aboard the Forestall.
The forest fire. John
That,
McCain.
that in 58 was a Forestall.
There's a real neat picture I've got in color that shows it's probably a couple thousand feet above the carrier, and it shows one of these between the photograph and the carrier. So here's maybe 1,000 feet high,
That Albert.
and then there was a cutlass taken off the carrier at the same time.
Oh boy.
It's a really neat picture.
Yeah.
That Cutlass was a weird looking airplane.
That sucker was way ahead of its time. Them,
Well,
Yeah.
they did
and-
things. They were promised about twice as much thrust as they were given.
Yep.
So it wasn't their fault for the airplane. You
So
know,
this thing was around during the A7 era.
was it 58? It
The
went out.
Skyhawks?
Crusaders.
I
A7.
think I saw
Oh,
it went out in 58, Robert. I think I
Yeah.
saw.
And the Navy was real glad to get rid of them. At least the commanders on the carriers, they didn't like them.
Yeah, I think I read somewhere that among the operational squadrons, the casualty rate of pilots was on the order of 25 or 30%. It was just absolutely criminal. Anything from engines flaming out to hydraulic systems, blowing up or catching fire, and
It had the first 4,000-pound hydraulic systems, and
Yeah.
the AM fittings weren't up to speed yet.
yeah,
That was part of
And it had to have a terrible angle attack on takeoff. They had to extend the nose gear
right.
Yes.
were just an ungainly attitude when they were launching the thing.
The lift over drag was so high on it. But it was still, if it had the right engines and I got to go back and look at the map, but it
Well,
was
yeah,
way
like you said,
underpowered what they promised. Way.
yeah, they were basically 50% of what they designed to design power was
And it still
50%.
climbed like a homesick
Yeah.
angel. It was a marvel of engineering, in my opinion, in that year.
This thing, have you ever tried to cut a hole in a block of balsa wood?
You gotta be careful.
That wasn't fun.
Did you get it on the first one?
Well, yeah, I didn't have a good block of wood. I used about all my good 5-pound wood on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
It still weighs 40 ounces.
Yeah, but these nacelles are all blocks, somewhat hollowed out, but not near enough hollowed out.
Mm-hmm.
It looks nice in the air.
There you go, Keith. This
Too
is
bad, buddy. You won the Nats with it.
here's a video of one coming in.
Hey, Joe, you've been around them prop airplanes. Ever been around a airplane like that that has them 14, 16-foot propellers on it?
Yes,
They scare the crap out of me.
there's a lot of. They don't turn very fast, but there's a lot of meat there, boy.
You guys see that?
No,
It's still it's in a
It says
death.
you're screen sharing, but we can't see them.
Not yet. It's downloading, I imagine. Still.
let me end Keith Trossel. I had him presented for everyone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Remove spotlight. Okay, so now double click to enter. No, I don't want to do that. No, it's thinking. Is it playing on your end?
No,
Not yet.
No.
not yet.
I bet it's a big file and it's downloading. Be my guess.
Yeah, you'd think you'd be spooked around the jets running, but they didn't bother me. Them big propellers swinging around.
You can't see them.
That's right. You walk into one of them, you're gone.
Oh, you're done, dude, man. The Skyraider has a pretty good size prop.
It's just saying screen sharing is paused.
My dad told a story one time about a guy that
Close
was
out
in
of
his
it
unit.
and then come back into it.
My dad told a story one time about a guy that was in his unit that he said the guy always had a wallet that
There
was
it is.
Now you
just
see it,
huge.
right?
He said he got in front of one of those things one time and turned around and the propeller hit his wallet. So he thought the propeller had come off. And he said he ran 2 miles down the runway thinking that propeller was chasing him.
Poor guy.
Oh, come on here.
He got a pretty good angle attack going on right there too.
Good grief! Look at that
I'd
thing.
say prop hitting them in the wallet. That's pretty good angle of attack.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
This is on the USS Randolph in 1954. My
Wow.
uncle,
That's a small carrier too.
my uncle was on the
Wow.
flew in the Skyraider squadron that was on this cruise, and I found this video about the cruise. It's a 45-minute long movie.
Look at the white wall tires.
A lot of cool pictures of
Look at the black paint job. Oh, look at this.
1954 airplanes.
That's navy
here.
blue.
That's dark navy blue.
That's the
I mean, there isn't much footage of the Savage, but that was, I think most of it was right
That's
there.
a dark navy blue. It just looks black.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Puerto
Corsair
Rico
blue.
on
they
there.
called it.
That Panther is one of the neatest airplanes there is.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Blue
I've got
Angels didn't want to give them up.
I've got a carbon or a fiberglass fuselage to do up a one night's Panther jet.
We're doing surgery here. Okay.
The pirates.
Here
Oh,
we
glory.
go.
Here we
There it
go.
is.
Look at that. He's going around. He ain't landing.
Back to the Savage.
Woo, push that nose over. There you go.
No, they didn't like the carrier commander didn't like these things because they were big and heavy, hard to handle, and
Took up a lot of deck space.
took up a lot of deck space.
Look at the shadow on the water. Look at that. I knew.
Good gracious.
But they could carry an atomic bomb. There's plastic kits of this thing that have a replica of the atomic weapons it could carry.
Let's see what wire he hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth, sixth wire.
No,
Good
I
night.
ain't duck yet.
They got that boat going. You see the headwind on the wind blowing the hair?
Yeah.
All right, well, we saw this one before, so I'll stop sharing here.
Oh, that's cool.
That's neat.
Very
Thanks,
good.
Mark. That's great.
When would they have switched over from the dark navy paint jobs to the gray and whites? Would that have been like more like mid-50s or something?
58.
Just a minute and I can tell
Mid
you.
60s.
Because my write-up talks about that.
I think
Mid to
58,
60s, 'cause-
56.
Here,
By 56, they were
58?
gray.
I've got the word.
56, they were gray for sure.
Yeah, I've
I've
got
got
a
the-
book that
hold on.
tells you when it is, but I don't have
Wow,
it
I
with
didn't
me.
remember it being that early. Okay.
In 1955, the Navy issued a directive that all aircraft or carrier operations were to be painted light gold gray on the upper surfaces and insignia white on the lower surfaces.
Huh.
The light gold gray is FSN 36440. The gray
Wow,
on
that's a
this
lot
model is
older.
from class coat matching FSN 36440. So
Long time before I thought.
54 shows a blue one and 56 has a gray one. So I am absolutely sure Keith's right.
So that's from I've got a book on Navy and Marine aircraft markings through that period, and that's the direct quote from that book.
Stop that,
Any-
Denny. It's
Have any of you
contagious.
guys been seen the Navy Museum in Pensacola?
I've been there lots of times. I could be a docent.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to go.
there's
Yeah, I've been there.
this airplane's down there.
Yeah, but they've got a whole series of airplanes, early jets, last props, the Guardian. I think there's the Savage, a Guardian, some Bearcats. They are all the deepest navy blue you've ever seen. I mean, it looks like you could go
Yeah.
swim in the airplane. It's so they're so rich, so glossy, and everything like that. And then there's a few gray ones start showing up, but it's neat because they're all right together there, and on the floor. It's a beautiful museum, by the way. It's not
Oh
as
my
big as
goodness, yes.
Wright Patterson or anything like that, but it's it's
They
very,
got
very
some
well
good
done.
stuff there. They
Yeah.
were better than the Air Force saving their stuff. Like the first jets there, the first.
Mhm.
They were good about saving their stuff.
Well, I don't know. Dayton, I think, has got a lot of stuff that you can't see. They got a lot of stuff in the back hangars and stuff like that. They're restoring stuff.
Most museums do.
What's that?
And most museums have a lot of stuff in the back room.
Yeah.
I like
Oh, yeah.
Hangar 1, Denny. When you look up at
Yeah.
the city, you see them Fokkers and Sopwith stuff. It looks like a giant model airplane hanging on the ceiling.
It looks like not that big a model airplane either. You can sit and
right.
come right down to it. So,
Size
You know,
of a
the
car.
World War One
Keith's
airplane,
got another picture there.
Yeah.
I don't know if that shows up.
Yeah. That's
Is that
really.
your prototype then?
There's a picture of the same airplane, which is what I modeled.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
The only picture I've seen that shows the intake like this, that definitive, and the shape of it. The very few pictures that show the top of that you can.
yeah, they're not using the jet right there.
No. There's a couple pictures that show this thing sitting on a carrier, getting ready for takeoff from the top. You can see that ramp is open, and obviously it's ready for the engine to be run if it's not running.
We got 28 watchers, 19 likes. Edward Carlaw said like provided.
Cool stuff right there.
That top picture that you got there in that book, Keith, that looks like he's either flying real close to the clouds or real close to the water.
He's above the clouds.
Okay.
So here, let me get it out again. I don't know whether I can get a good shot of this or not.
Gotta hold the book up to the camera because there's a glare on it. There we go.
That help?
Yeah,
Partly cloudy.
Mhm.
like he's 2 foot above the clouds.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well,
Great picture.
he's pretty much above the clouds, but it's
So
kind of
where'd they take that from?
to get two pictures of the same airplane in the air.
The same guy did that the same day, evidently.
Yeah.
Yep.
They were on a
And-
mission going somewhere.
And there's been some discoloration here because it shows the spinner being green and the little fin flash is green. It's actually blue. And the little smudge on the nose is supposed to be black. And this shows it's sort of a peach color.
Hmm.
So there's some, and who knows how many times these pictures have been reproduced before it got into this book.
Well, the Kodachrome might have not been quite as good back in that day.
Well, and see, that would have been in the mid 50s. So
50s,
we're
uh-huh.
talking about 70 years ago.
Slides, probably. Could be a slide even.
Yeah.
Hard to focus a pin in a pinhole in a shoebox.
Yeah.
Tell you what, when we were in Alaska last week, we went to Denali Park and there was a man come walking up with one of those old great big box cameras on a huge 4-legged tripod. And he's carrying this thing and his wife come up behind him carrying a suitcase that's got the film in it.
Oh,
And they
man.
take one sheet of film and put in that thing and pull out the 2 slats front and rear. And he focuses, gets everything set just like he wants it. And then goes click and then puts the slats back in. That's one picture. And you pull, golly molly.
Yep.
Yeah, but you know those, if it's what I'm thinking of, those cameras have outstanding clarity.
Probably the
Yeah.
best
Oh, they do.
stop you can get.
They do. I asked him, I said, what are you, Ansel Adams' little brother? And he says, no, not quite, but he's thinking along the same way. He was shooting for National Geographic. So
There you go.
yeah.
So Mark, is there a Bearcat update or have you not been working on it?
No, I've done some more work, not a tremendous amount, but a little bit. You want to see it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to see
That's a
it.
Does
silly
the cat
question.
have a climbing gear, man? Come on.
That's a silly question.
That's a silly question.
Okay, you see that?
Yeah.
Rudder?
Yeah, that's what I had Friday. So I went back to the stabilizer and I'm getting ready to put the back end together. So I glued the control horn in. It took a lot of careful jigging and clamping and everything, but I got it really good. So there's a completed stabilizer with elevators. They're just temporarily there right now. And then today I fitted the stabilizer to the back of it and I closed in the open areas here with the sheet. And then I glued the stabilizer in, so it's in there now. The rudder's just on there loose at the moment, but tomorrow I'll put that on. And then I've still got to put a block in here and carve it to provide the fairing of the fuselage. And then there's a dorsal fin that goes in the front of this Bearcat rudder. I have to fabricate one of those, which shouldn't be too hard. And then I'll have everything back where it was. So
Good
Back
shot.
to zero.
I think I asked this question once before, but I don't remember the answer. What kind of hinges are you using?
Hobart.
The Robart hinge
yeah,
points?
yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, that's the Bearcat update for today.
Nice.
Alright.
Thank you.
So it'll be painted by the end of the month, right?
Well, no contest this month for me to go to, so I should get some work done. Except our refrigerator stopped making ice today, and I went to the doctor, and life keeps getting in the way here. But
Isn't that the truth? I get a tooth tomorrow.
Okay.
Ready
all right.
for tooth.
I know
I
you
got
would
a-
have wanted teeth, I could have sent you some. I got
It's
about
like-
10 packages of them.
I got
It'd
a,
been
I
cheaper.
got
I
a,
bet.
I got a buddy just went to the Aspen Dental, and they, what do you call it? That printed it, 3D printed him a set of teeth.
Hmm.
I'm not kidding. I said, you got to be kidding. He says, no, and he popped one of them out and showed it to me. It's 3D printed.
How about that? Looks like Keith's got some more magazines or books or something there.
So hold on.
He's trying to find something for us.
Hey guys, do any of you know if anybody built a C-130 cargo ship, line control or RC, and put some kind of a rocket assist on it?
Yeah, I've seen one.
Have you?
Yeah, they
Didn't
built
John
with
Mall
Fat
fly
rocket
one of
assist?
them, Steve?
Hmm?
Didn't John Mall fly one of them things? His scale plane?
Yeah,
Ah, maybe. I
RC.
can't remember.
No, it was control line.
Control
it
on
was
scale,
control
yeah.
line. I remember seeing it. I remember seeing pictures of it.
He flew it for
But
years
I
and
remember
years.
seeing one fly at Nats that was Fat Albert, and he had
Yeah.
little rockets in it. They were not strong enough to do anything except make smoke and come out the side and look scale as heck. But he did it, and it looked really cool.
Somebody dropped off. Who was that?
I don't know.
Mark. No, Mark's there.
Mark's here.
Somebody dropped off. We got
Ed dropped
Ed.
off.
Ed.
Where'd he go?
Well,
damn
Probably
talking
going,
about
to,
do
probably
some
going to get
things.
ready for the big weekend coming
Yeah,
up.
he's got this big weekend
Yeah.
coming up.
Hey, Robert,
yeah.
this, I've got a book here. It says, VAH-6 was Heavy Attack Squadron 6 Fleurs, FLEURS,
Okay.
July 56.
Heavy Attack Squadron. Good gracious.
And it's AH, which HA, you know, that's odd. They reverse the letters.
Mhm. Well, it's kind of like SR-71. It was supposed
Yes.
to be RS-71.
Uh-huh.
Here's the other picture. I don't know if this will show up very well or not.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There you go. It's on the cover.
Let's
At
see,
the end of that,
what's the number on the front of that carrier? It says 65, I think.
59.
59.
So that would be,
that's got a slope deck. What is that?
let me see.
There's
Aircraft
three
carrier.
of them in
Oh,
that
that-
picture.
That one Savage is in the navy blue and the other one's in the gray.
Yeah, there's three of them.
Well, three of them. There are two in the blue and one in the gray.
Yeah, that's a good picture.
I think it's a neat picture.
Yeah.
And then, can't tell from the picture, but that's a cutlass taken off there.
9.
How about that?
They're trying to.
Very neat.
Well,
Yeah.
it's in
That
the
is
air,
a
off
cutlass
the end-
taken
it's off
off.
the end of
Cool.
the deck.
Very neat.
Okay, let's see what it is.
That's CV something, 59.
59.
CV-59 is the forest fire.
Like I said, it's a four-star.
Oh, the Forrestal.
It is
That's
a
one it
horse
was
dome.
on.
Okay.
That's one of my records showed it was on.
Keith just showed a book. It said Wings. I missed that program.
What's this magazine? I don't know.
Wings.
There was a TV program
Yeah.
Yeah.
like that too.
I
Actually, I
got a
think there
bunch
were
of those.
couple.
I got a lot of those on VSH tapes, where you call those big tapes.
I do too.
Yeah. VHS.
Still got something that can play them?
No.
I do.
I don't.
I do.
I do. Got one in the basement.
It's in the hangar. Upstairs in the office. Me
Ah.
too. Colleen, brilliant idea. Colleen made coffee. She's so smart.
I can't drink coffee this
Very low
late.
quality, about the same as Wendy's square tape that, he's always showing those. I don't know what size that is, but it's not 60.
Beta.
That was
Those
Betamax or
What's
8
that?
millimeter or something.
Can you make Keith big, Robert?
Oh
That's a
yeah, he's
Gilbert-
got something
there's a
else
Gilbert
there.
airplane.
Oh, look at there.
Says Gilbert.
I don't know that air. What is
That's the
that
Super
airplane?
Sabre behind it, though.
I don't know that.
F-100 Super Sabre behind it.
That's a movie Gilbert XF-120.
I don't know.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. That's
It's
That
a
was
jet.
that was before Chuck Yeager, wasn't it?
Lloyd
No,
Nolan
no,
and
no,
William
Yeager's
Holden, right there.
yeah, it's a yeah.
Oh no, that's not what I thought it was.
I
It's
think
a
Was
it's
perfect
that the B-51 in that?
yeah, it's the nose end of a B-51.
All right.
I'll be darned. They tried a lot of things in those years. Not all of them worked.
Well,
And
that
you
one
think-
apparently
I don't
worked.
think I've
but
ever seen a
and it just-
B-51.
it was a very, very good airplane, and it got politicked out.
So
Well,
did
that
the
happened to a
flying
lot
whale.
of them.
The airplane filled all its requirements, but then for whatever reason, the Air Force decided
Oh, I know that airplane.
to make a B-57, to Americanize the
It's a
B-57
Martin.
the Canberra. So
Yeah, I know that airplane. That's a Martin.
yeah, the twin engines on are forward on the fuselage
And one in the
and
tail.
one in the tail. Yeah, very
I know
long
that.
fuselage, swept wing. I guess it doesn't look very graceful, but I guess it was really maneuverable and really
Close
did
air
its job.
support. It should have been.
Yeah.
Close air support.
Mm-hmm.
Gracious.
Reach speeds of 645 mile an hour.
I got to fly in the back seat of B-58 one, or no, the B-57. I'm sorry,
The
Canberra.
Hustler? The Canberra, okay.
Canberra, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And 3 months later, a guy that worked in my office flew that same airplane and crashed on the runway when the
my
engine
Oh,
low throttle.
Mm.
Wow.
They grounded the airplanes for a long time after that.
wow.
Well, the B-58 Hustler, they flew that thing across the country, setting a speed record, flew it in 4 hours, and then one of them exploded. But the one that first set the record was one of the two pilots was Fleming. His sister was my first grade teacher.
Oh, darn.
Going to be in? Good night, baby.
Well, I'm going outside first, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw one of those in the museum up there in Omaha.
Pima's got
Yeah, there's
one.
one. There's one
Pima's
at
got
Pima.
one too. Yeah.
Yeah. Pima's has the bump on it for the nuclear, and then the fuel tank was on the outside of that. They had to drop the fuel tank before they could drop the weapon. Very strange outfit, but it was a neat airplane.
Well, they used the fuel to get to the target so they could drop the tank then, yeah.
And come home
Yeah.
with what's internal.
If they
Yeah.
could, yeah.
Hey, Dennis, doesn't the Air Force Museum have one of the bombers that dropped the atomic bomb in it?
Yes.
And
Yeah, they
all
got
gay.
boxcar.
No,
Enola-
Brock's car. In Omaha, at Dayton's Brock's car.
Boxcar, right?
Yeah.
They're okay.
Dayton's got the boxcar. I'm a darn.
Brock.
Well, I saw the fuselage, the front section of the Enola Gay
Mhm.
in Washington at the Garber facility.
It's
That's
all
been
back
40
together now.
Yeah, that's been 40 years ago.
It's all
Yeah,
back.
but that corner of the Air Force Museum is really interesting because you can really see the development over 6 years there. The B-18, the Douglas B-18, the bomber built on a DC-3, and then like virtually next, turn around and there's the boxcar, and it looks like a freaking spaceship by comparison.
Oh, they learned a lot. before.
Big and fast and everything like that. It's hard to imagine it was just a few years later.
Think
So-
how much the B-47 wasn't much after the B-29, my friend.
Oh, I don't know. I think it was quite a bit faster.
No, not much after.
Not much after,
They
right,
went
right,
from a
right, right, right,
B-29
right.
to a B-47 in probably 2 years or 3.
Really
Really,
talk about a big airplane. How about that that big bomber that's the jet with the delta wing and all that? What is that big thing in there? Takes up-
B-58?
I don't know.
The
it's huge.
B2, the B2?
The B2,
No,
no,
no, the Valkyrie.
Oh, yeah.
Valkyrie, yeah, that's that British.
That's kind of big
Talking
too,
about the
isn't it?
B-70,
Yeah.
That's huge.
XB-70, six
Yeah,
engines and a canard wing.
Gee whiz.
I got to watch the last flight of that when they flew that thing into Dayton.
You did.
Yeah,
I'll
Yes.
be darned.
it was like a cold
So,
day, November,
beef-
December.
The
Oh,
B-47 flew in 1947, Dennis.
Oh, wow. Isn't that amazing?
That's, that's remarkable.
You know, it's remarkable, too. Ed showed me, sent some pictures over. You know, that replica ME-262, one of them that they built recently,
Six of them.
went through his airport on its way to Oshkosh a couple of weekends ago. And I looked up some stuff on it, and of course they did a wonderful job of duplicating their new manufactured airplanes, but the Messerschmitt company was so impressed with it that they allotted them serial numbers and build numbers that would have continued the line from 50 years before.
They're
And-
identical engines. They use modern engines inside.
Right. They used Learjet engines that were capable of twice the thrust.
Right.
But they're actually hidden in the cells that look like Junkers Umo engines. And they figured out if they let the engines, let them breathe, they'd go easily 75 miles an hour or more faster.
Might break.
But they figured the airplane wasn't stressed for it,
Yeah,
and
I wouldn't even think of
there
it.
just wasn't any reason to go much over 500 miles an hour, for a show plane. But it's got basically Learjet. The biggest thing about the engines was they were twice as powerful, and they're 1,400 pounds per engine lighter.
Wow.
1,400
2,800
pounds. Yeah,
pounds.
2,800 pounds less weight on the wings from engines that provide essentially, they're derated to 50% more thrust, but the base engine would do double the thrust of the original Umo engines.
Good gracious.
That's got to be a fun airplane to fly. So
I'll bet. That would be a fun airplane to fly.
And there's a lot of I've seen a lot of video clips from Oshkosh. That thing looks just wonderful, flying. Such an incredible shape and everything like that. So
I would imagine that a helicopter motor would have more power than Junkers.
yeah, what would?
A helicopter motor.
Huh. You can almost make an electric ducted fan, huh? So it would outpull it. But anyhow, actually, the better part is that the Junkers is good for 12 to 25 hours between overhauls.
So which one?
Wow.
You want to fly the 13th hour?
Pardon me?
You want to fly that 13th hour?
Yeah,
I don't want to fly that for 13.
No. You want to talk about brave ones, right? So I don't know what
How about the guy that got in the what was the rocket powered Delta wing thing? They lit a fuse and got back behind a bunker.
Yeah.
It flew like a rocket.
The Comet?
Yeah.
63?
Goodness, man. I wonder whether those pilots were that brave or whether somebody held a gun to their head.
Man, they're
Great.
25 years old. They've had the most incredible flying machine they've ever built. They're getting in it. You got to understand that mode of operation.
Yeah.
The risk,
Yeah.
damned, I'm going, kind
So
of.
if something went wrong with that motor, why all that'd be left for the pilot would be the boots.
Yeah, charge.
That'd be it.
And sometimes it's
That's
all
it.
about being part of history being made too, as well.
That girl got hurt pretty good in that airplane.
Yep.
Anna Wright was her name,
Yep.
I think. She got hurt in that airplane.
Yeah.
Eric Brown flew it. There's a lot of guys flew it that was, I think time to climb was unfathomable, y'all.
Well, yeah,
Time to climb was
rocket.
unbelievable.
It was a darn rocket that took off and went up at like 70 degrees.
Mhm.
Well,
but Joe just mentioned that guy, Eric Brown,
Eric Brown.
Winky Brown or Winkle Brown, whatever.
Winkle. That boy
He
was something.
flew more different airplanes than anybody in history.
Anybody
and
else,
he
yeah.
also made the most carrier landings of anybody in history.
He was something.
Wow.
That boy was a stick, natural stick.
Can you imagine just having a little campfire chat with that man about his experiences? Oh
He's
my
on
goodness.
YouTube for hours. Check him out. He's worth listening to.
Yeah, yeah,
He was sharp when he was 80 even.
yeah.
Follow Kermit Weeks, Joe.
I know he is. I don't know him, but I know
I know
who
who
he is.
he is.
I watch all his stuff.
He's
Yeah.
got some pretty cool stuff too.
He does.
Well, one of the British magazines, Light or something like that, used to have a monthly article that Eric Brown would write
Oh,
about
he
the
was
airplanes that he flew over the years, and that went
Wow.
on.
I'd like to
Every
meet him
month.
all.
Yeah, there was an article like that in that magazine for every month for years.
See, that's
Oh
all he
man.
did. They took him out of fighter plane duties and get test pilot. So everything he flew, he wrote articles on. He was the right guy writing the books on how to fly some of that stuff.
Mhm,
So the
mhm.
literature should be thousands of pages of literature by him, I'm sure. He was something. He was something. He flew a Mosquito, did the testing of the Mosquito, landing on carriers. And he was flying it below the stall speed because of high power and angle attack settings to stick on the rudders to land it. He proved it could be done, but it wasn't a good idea.
And the
Mhm.
same thing with the Hornet, I think. He
I
flew
think
that
you're
on
right. I
carrier.
think you're exactly
I
right.
think he called the Hornet the best of any of the prop planes, the absolute best, because of its combination of power and weight and opposite, no torque and things like that. But
Well, they
I don't
landed
know. That would have
on an aircraft carrier. That took some guts.
Oh boy,
Mhm. Hmm.
those they were behind there was no single engine stuff at that speed. If one stuttered, you're gonna be on your back.
Mhm.
It'd be over.
Yeah. No fly-by-wires, no heck, no hydraulics in most of the stuff he flew, probably.
Just till you got the jets.
Your
Yeah, he
favorite
even
World War
flew the Jet seaplane.
What was your favorite
What was
airplane in
that,
World War
Short? I
II?
think it was.
Hello.
Built eight.
What was your favorite airplane in World War II?
For me,
Oh, geez.
Anybody?
if I could
P-51.
have one to fly, I'd take a Hellcat.
You take my-
P-51. I'm with you, Paul.
I'd
Boy,
take
I don't know.
that big round motor's easier to take care of, land slower.
For me, it's a toss-up between a P-38 and a Corsair.
Both of those impressive airplanes too.
Well,
They
I
were
like
all
the
good in
Bearcat,
their own
but it
right.
didn't make it.
Actually, I remember reading an article a long time ago by Frank Tallman, and he said his favorite, just to fly, not to go fight with or anything like that, but he's just control authority and control balance and stuff. He loved the P-40.
P-40, they say flew good. Mustang's heavy on the ailerons and rudders is heavy.
Well,
It's
Mustang's certainly a
balanced.
better fighting machine, and it got a lot more going on with it and everything
But
like
the
that.
balance was good.
Yeah. There's so many of them, even the doggone P-39s, if
Yeah.
properly set up, if not, overloaded or anything like that, they would have been fun. Heck,
Mhm.
Pappy Boyington, I read he made a comment that even the doggone Brewster Buffalo, and when they first came out, before they started loading them up, said they actually weren't too bad. But they tried, once they started really trying to fit them up and they kept adding weight to it, and the airplane was marginal to begin with, and it just did not like getting bigger and fatter. So, but I don't know, Sparky, that's a tough call. I could see your choice. Nobody said P-47. All right, I'll say that just because nobody else has. Just a
P-47,
big old badass. So
they call it the tank. It was huge.
yeah.
A lot of battle damage, but I don't think it was as fast as a P-38.
The
no,
last
it wasn't.
versions were like they had. I think the N model was capable
Number.
of a 470 mile an hour sprint.
Yeah, had
We were-
water injection for just a little bit.
Water, yeah, they'd use water injection and things like that. And well,
Well-
I don't know what my favorite airplane is, but I'm pretty sure it would be powered by an R2800. All right.
Yeah.
Because I know that's my favorite engine of the bunch.
Yeah.
So
Mark,
might be a
remember,
Hellcat, might be a Corsair, might be a, whatever, but,
Mark, you remember a couple weeks ago, there was a P-47 picture that showed up when our guys were talking together, and John Penny came in and said it's like flying a Cadillac.
Yeah.
what the what?
P-47, yeah.
Really?
P-47.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
I think they say they flew good. They didn't climb as good. They dove good.
It's a
That
rock.
was heavy.
If I had to go to war and be a ground pounder, the 47's what I'd take. If
Mhm,
I had to fight on the ground, ground pounding,
mhm.
I'd leave that mouse motor at home.
You're talking about the P-38. I'm not interested in building another twin half A right now, but I unrolled a set of plans for the Berkeley kit of the P-38. It's 3/4 inch scale. The kit has, and I've got it, carved nacelles and a carved nose nacelle. It's a 40-inch wingspan, or no, 50-inch wingspan. But its high aspect ratio, it has the same area as this Savage,
Mhm.
which means I think we could put 2 of these 061s on it and fly it. Oh, and it
Mhm.
was built lighter than what this Savage is.
Mm.
Anybody interested in the kit?
Mhm.
Hey,
I'd
thank
be
you.
willing.
No,
I'd be willing to let it go.
Well, my sights are a lot lower. I have a Sterling P-38 profile I'd like to build. And I'd like to electrify it and bring it to Thursday in Tucson,
There
right?
you go.
Show and tell day in
I
Tucson.
tried to build a Berkeley kit once and I gave up.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I think, it's Sterling, so it's inherently heavy. I mean, maybe could put enough lightweight in it, and if I electrify it, I know I can get a tremendous power to weight out of that compared to the glow engines and stuff. Leave the feet off of it and stuff. It might be pretty interesting. So,
Years ago, Andy Lee built a profile P-38 twin. I can't remember what he had on it for motors, but this was at Westover
mhm,
back in
yeah.
1980 something. And that thing was really cool to see it flying. That 2 engines running at home.
I've got plans to it downstairs, but it seems
Kurt-
like it was
Kurt
seemed like it's
Mullen
Fox
did a
tw-
P-38 after his Corsair.
Well, if it's a Sterling kit, it's die crushed bamboo. So, so it'd be better just to scratch build it.
you know,
Yeah,
Don got that
you're
profile
probably right,
P-38
but
that would fly good. I think.
I could see, like, I was anticipating doing things like hollowing out the leading edge, and the box is I haven't even opened the box on it. It's still got a shrink wrap on it, I think, and it's going to be, if and when first off, I'm not big on collecting kits just to look at the box, you know what I mean? But
Mhm.
I'm going to have it, either build it or give it to somebody else who really, really wants it or something like that. But I don't know.
There
So
was
many
a-
airplanes, so little time.
And I kicked myself in the butt for not taking it. They were going to give it to me. It was an old log kit for ignition motor. I can't remember.
Fireball.
Fireball, yeah.
Were you
I
there?
couldn't believe you didn't take that either. I got to tell you that. So
I should have took it.
that would have been a heck of a build project for your vids.
Yeah.
Going back in time, and you would have done a nice job on it, because I'm sure you would have done a nice job hollowing out the logs and stuff like that.
The
But,
hollow log I have for far maybe is hollow inside already.
yeah, but by the time
Not
he's
thin
done with
enough.
it, it would have looked like it was molded balsa. There would have been like an 1/8 of an inch or 3/16 anyway.
I should have took it. Oh well.
Yeah. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't. Life goes on.
I
Talking
think
about-
You
Talking
were
about
standing
giving-
right there, right?
What's
When
that?
You were standing there when I got underneath that awning.
Yeah, I remember talking to you about it, and I couldn't believe it when you didn't take it.
Oh,
you know,
I didn't want to take it away from somebody that flew ignition, and
Yeah,
I should have done it anyway, though.
The ignition. Charlie
But-
Bruce. I have one of Charlie Bruce's hanging up at the hangar. One of his replicas of a 47, and is it an Ocean and Rice 36 or 26?
33 maybe.
Maybe
I think
it's
there
an
was a
Ocean and Rice
33.
ignition engine in it, just like it was in the day.
Well,
Mhm.
Charlie Bruce built it, so I'm sure it's very accurate.
I wouldn't have
Mhm.
built that ignition. And, I was just thinking, maybe somebody else would enjoy that more than me, but I think
Nobody's going to build it.
So what happened to it?
somebody else took it.
But we don't know who.
No, I think about it and I wish I would have took it. That would have been a piece
It would have
of-
been a fun project. You would have done a knockout job on it. That's
Hey.
why what I was sad
They've flown
about
them
that you
to
didn't
Tucson.
take it, but yeah.
They've flown those at Tucson. People's flown them. I've seen them fly at Tucson.
But it's not a symmetrical wing, is it?
No,
They can be. They
Can-
did make one. Yes.
Will
did.
will they chew on you too hard for making it with a
I-
symmetrical wing?
I
I'd be disappointed if they would, that's all.
got
but-
plans on it that show symmetrical, but they're
Yeah.
it's only that thick to begin with.
Right,
There's a flat bottom, then there's a symmetrical one too.
I
yeah.
think
Yeah.
it's only about 300 square inches.
You think it's that much?
I think it's probably
I
closer to
bet it's
250.
220. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Very big. I got a winged one out the hangar, Sparky, but it's a flat bottom one, I think.
hmm
I have to go look and see now that you say that.
Yeah, I'm not interested in starting another project like that. I'm just thinking that it would have been nice to do that. I got two kits here. One's a Sterling Skylark, and the other one is a, I don't know, some kind of Brodak looking thing. I'll get to them eventually.
I built the
That
kids.
Sterling Skylark. That Sterling Skylark, you better better have a stack of wood because you're going to want to replace a lot of it. I've got one downstairs I looked at. I wanted a not the Skylark but the Lark for a long time. That
hmm
elliptical wing's beautiful.
Yeah,
It
it's actually
builds-
quite a bit
and,
bigger too, so.
It builds.
Yeah.
heavy, too. There's a lot of wood in that rascal.
Well, this
Yeah.
ain't
Well,
a
I built
Sterling kit. This is it looks like an RSM kit. Let's see.
RSM Skylark?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay, so that's nothing like a Sterling then. And
I
you
got-
actually have a
I
pretty
got a-
good chance of success with
I've got a
that.
Sterling one. But I
Mine-
looked at those.
Oh,
Yeah, I looked at one
mine's
of
a
those.
Lark.
I wanted to build a Skylark and a Lark both, but I wanted this. I really want the Lark. It's designed in 1955, which is the year I was born, and I just thought it would be a neat airplane. So I went to build one, and Randy told me it's not right. It's not right. That's not the one. That's Randy was very. He liked to knock what we did for some reason, and he didn't. He came to East Coast Golden Oldies and told me my airplane was not right, and it just really kind of messed me up. But then I went out to VSC and talked to Ed about it, and Ed says, "I tell you what, give me your address." So I gave him my name, address, and phone number. By the time I got home from VSC, a set of plans were on my door for a Lark and a Skylark, and he had a note in there, and he signed both sets of plans. And he says, "If Randy's got a question with this, have him call me," and it had his phone number.
That's
So
impressive.
Yeah, there's so
Yeah,
many
I'm still-
people out there. At Tucson one time, I had a Geesky Norbert hanging up in the bedroom, and I was carrying a Fox 35 Geesky Norbert. Carried it back up, been flying it. The guy says, "That thing's not legal to fly here." And I set it down. I said, "You pick it up and you walk about 6/10 that way, and you find a guy smoking a pipe and hand it to him and ask if it's legal to fly here." Well, he shut the heck up right quick.
I guarantee you. I had the
Amazing how that
same-
works.
I had the same argument with a guy at a contest over a Geesky Nobler. And I said, "Well, I talked to Bob at the Nats, and he said it was legal." So the guy says, well, I got no idea that you ever even met Bob Gieske. I said, well, wait right there. And I went to my car and got my book, brought back an 8x10 glossy of me standing with Bob Gieske. So I launched his airplane for him one time, and that was the hit of my gnats. I got to launch the Bear one time. And
All
it
right,
was,
you guys want to bear with me just a moment here?
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Last year I did something that was special to me. I built a replica of my 1969 Nats winner. All right. Well,
Oh.
this year I got a hold of our good friend Bob Hunt. Had a nobler wing that went begging, and well, let's just say it's in my basement right now. I had two so-called original airplanes that use nobler wings, one in 67 and one in 69. And I'm thinking I'm going to duplicate these just cause.
Why not?
All right, I got some more pictures somewhere. I can't put my hands on it. This is I called it Spirit of America, but really the inspiration for this was an Italian Fiat G91 a light fighter NATO used in the early 60s and whatever. It's actually a pretty shape. I did that in 67. This is the airplane that taught me how to fly stunt. All right. I mean, I mean by that, I mean, this is the airplane that I flew it at the season in 1967, and every week it was practicing and, cleaning the fuel filter every 4 flights and going and practicing, go to the contest, get my flights in, put it away, it really taught me how to campaign, if you know what I mean. All right. So I like to think of it as the airplane that taught me how to fly stunt. All right. So it's a warm space mine, and it flew good. And then later on, this is the airplane I built for the 1969 season, and I finished it pretty early, actually, in the year, rare by. And after I built this, there was a lot of time left, and he said, well, gee, there's enough time. Why don't we build another airplane? The airplane I built then was the Typhoon that ended up flying so well. And I ended up flying it at the Nats, but this was built as the Nats airplane.
Who's that holding
And
it?
yeah, that's a pretty amazing shot there, isn't it? But anyhow,
Some young kid.
yeah, that's it. My God, that's that's what, 1969, probably might have been the winter of 68. And so that's, yes, a very long time ago. So which one do you guys like better?
The blue one.
Yeah, the blue one.
Now Joe's going to say the blue one.
Yeah.
Look at the tail, the elevators. You got sloped tails, sloped elevators.
Joe, I'm going to agree with you, but I'm still going to give you a hard time about it. It's
I
blue,
like-
so Joe's going to love it.
But
I like that one.
Airplane.
That's a cool looking airplane too, but that blue one that's sharp.
Both of them nose wheels.
Yeah, they're both trike gear. Because of course they are, Joe. This is the 1960s jets. We all had trike gears. We had jet intakes with no exhaust and stuff like that, but we all had trike
Top
gears.
flight props. You got top flight props.
Oh, top flight Super M.
Bottom by the
And
dozen.
by 2 years later, we were flying Rev Up
Rev Up. That's
EWs.
Rev Up 1060 EW right there.
Yeah, they were
them
both
on the airplane
OS-35 airplanes. And the blue one was my first. Actually, I think I gotta think about it. It might have been the first airplane that we built from the outset around the Max 35, because up to then the Maxes were going into airplanes that had been built for something else, usually Vico 35s or something like that. I think they were the same mount. And a lot of those just got upgraded later on, but okay. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, this one has a warm spot in my heart. All right. Well, they both do.
It ought to. That's sharp. They
And
both
I'm
ought
both,
to. That's sharp airplanes.
me being, as narcissistic as I am and everything like that, I want to build a Dennis airplane. So what the hell?
That one's got a bigger tail moment on it, I think.
This is a little, it's
Got
a
more
little bigger.
elevator.
It's a touch bigger, everything a little bit
Your
more.
little tip fins are going to add another 3 or 4% to the size of that tail.
Yeah, that was just basically a little strake. It wasn't not much of a fence or anything like that. They stuck out just far enough to hook in your jacket pocket or something, the launcher.
Yeah.
And things like that. So, okay, that's good to know.
I like your Typhoon better.
Yeah.
You got a picture of your Typhoon?
I can find one. Stand by. Let me dig one up and I'll be back in a minute here.
And
I've got the
I'm
art.
trying to think of something here. You guys can help me out. Who is, because he lived here in Missouri for a while. Now I know there was a Mike Scott Chipmunk and
Jim
who
Van
else?
Loo?
Yeah, Jim Van Loo. He lived here in Missouri. I could not think of his.
Was he in Missouri?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Jim Van Loo. Yep.
He did the one that's credited as being the SIG CL3.
No, that's Mike Scott, isn't it?
Yeah, Mike Stott did it, but Mike and Jim were working very closely with each other, and I don't really know what the differences are between between Jim's and Mike's. I've been told that Jim's was a little bit bigger. And SIG,
Jim Van Loo
according
is credited on
to
the
something
plan
I got from
box.
Dan McEntee, SIG actually made the canopies for all of those. So Jim Van Loo got his canopy from Mike Stott, who got it from SIG even before there was a CL3 kit. So
Okay. I don't know, but the
The
box
original,
is done
the
in
Jim
yellow,
Van
and
Loo
it's
Chipmunk had a wooden cowl, and it was a 56-inch wingspan. And that was the wing, what made me think of it, you were using a nobler wing in your airplane. Well, everybody back in the late 60s on our side of the planet, on the West Coast, were using chipmunk wings.
well, they didn't use chipmunk wings until I think 70 or so, late 69, 70 when the kits came out.
69, they had the plan. It was in Model Aviation or American Modeler or whoever was selling the plans, and we scratch built them in 69. There was no kit,
Right. That was prior to the kit coming out.
Right. And that was the Van Loo Chipmunk.
But the Super Chipmunk was out in like 73.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a
One of those,
plastic
too.
cowl, right?
Does anybody know the difference between I know the differences in the cowl, and they reshaped the fin a little bit. Harold Cryer instead of I forget, Hal something or other. Does anybody know, was there any significant difference between a CL3 Chipmunk and a Super Chipmunk? I mean, they had the same wing and basic same wing tail moments and everything, didn't they? Or did they?
I don't know.
I don't know. I've got both of them, but I don't know. I've got both kits, but I've got a SIG kit downstairs, got a plastic cowl.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
CL3.
And a more
And it
bulbous
says it's a
canopy.
Jim Van Loo Chipmunk.
Well, the ones that we built were out of the magazine plans and had wood cowls.
Oh God, one set of the plans was so messed up, it was pitiful. It was so off. I've got one of those. I built a plane by it. It took about 3 flights to total it. I mean, it was awful.
Well, I think I'm gonna. Can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
I got a Zoom isn't responding. It won't let me share, and I think I have to stop the program and start it over. So I'm going to be gone for a minute or two. Stand by.
I think Bill Noyes' his Challenger's a Hershey bar wing, but Bill Noyes' Pisces was a chipmunk wing for sure. For any of you West Coast guys that knew Bill.
I just remember the airplane, seeing it in the magazines. Never met him.
There's been a Pisces at Tucson.
A blue one? Was it blue?
I'm not going to go there. I don't remember. I thought it was white.
But I remember somebody having one at Tucson.
Black may have been fine. Leroy Black, you remember, Keith? Could Leroy had a Pisces?
Yeah.
Jet looking thing?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Leroy is one of the nice guys in Stunt.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Phoenix.
He's back and looks like he's.
There you go.
Who's that?
The same as
That's that young kid that was on there a while ago.
Same kid.
Dennis got him to hold several of his airplanes.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. This is
That's
the
in
day
front of-
after I won the nationals.
Is that the handle I gave you?
It's with the handle you gave me back. Yep.
Good for you.
So at any rate, but Phil was asking what the Typhoon looks like. That's what
Looks like
Typhoon
a
looks like.
huge Navy hangar behind you.
I want to
It
find
sure
plans.
was.
I want to find plans to that. That's a good looking airplane.
Thanks.
The only thing that plane needed that it didn't have was some dihedral, make it look a little more scale. You didn't know about it back then.
Well, I knew about it. I knew it didn't want nothing to do with dihedral. That's all. But it actually did. And there's two angles on that, no pun intended. The proper Typhoon is flat through the center section. It's actually all the airfoil tapers in the top.
Exactly right.
And then the outer panels,
Yep.
kick up a little bit, which means you got a kink in the middle of the wing. But you come right down to it. If you made it the way I made the model and just put a V dihedral brake in it, it would have looked better than it did with a plank wing. That's all.
It would have been cool either way, but it was a good looking airplane.
Yeah, let's see. All right, I'm gonna go repeat myself. I don't know. Heck, Phil, I don't think you saw this. I don't think Mark saw it. I don't think Keith saw it. So
your Corsair, yeah, you got a motor in it now.
I got everything. Oops.
What motor did you end up putting in it?
2826.
All right.
So come on now. I'm
what I'm
carrying
thinking
it hooked on a power pack. Come on, get
That's
up.
what I'm thinking about putting in the Bearcat 2826.
Yep.
That's all monocoque.
Yep.
Oh man, that is neat.
Cool.
Flaps work. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So, and this is in the 50s, but you see it's got the gray fuselage and everything like that. But they said, no, we ain't going to give up on on the blue wings and whatever else. And this paint scheme, I did find it both pictures in the air and pictures in the boneyard, the Olathe Corsair.
Huh.
Not damn light. It's almost better not having it. But
That's sharp.
Have you flown it, Dennis?
not yet. Just got everything buttoned up today. It's
Looks really
I can't believe it's the second time I've shown this and he hasn't asked the question yet. So Sparky, it weighs way too much. Hey guys,
58
what's the first question Sparky always asks? Every
What's
single
it
time.
weigh?
What's it
What's
weigh?
it weigh?
Yeah, all right.
What's the wing area? 580, 590?
Something like that, 575, 580. It's the Brodax, Pat Johnson airplane.
So it weighs 58 ounces, right? Or 60?
Right. Actually about 59, so.
Yeah.
Got tip weight in it?
Yep.
Yep, you're good.
I'm getting so good I can tell the weight by looking at it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh Lord.
Even looking at it on video. But anyhow.
Like we got to do the math on that. That's not heavy for that big.
Penny.
Well, I'm going to pacify myself and say, well, gee, that is with a full tank of fuel. But
Yeah.
and I don't know if my going in plan here is I'm going to put it out on long strings and let it go a little, let it breathe a little bit and hope the airspeed will help carry it through.
You think it's 580?
580 and 58 ounces. That's an awful lot. Uh-oh. Somebody's going to show us what a Typhoon's supposed to look like.
14.4 ounces.
Yeah, that's
Square foot.
pretty,
That's
that's pretty
pushing a little.
beefy.
You're pushing a little. Oh my word.
That's a Typhoon.
That's scale.
That's Keith.
Have you flown that at the Natson scale yet?
No.
Is that not high for the
it-
Natson scale?
Well, I guess it doesn't have a throttle or anything.
Oh,
So
it doesn't? Okay.
no.
Come on, get on it.
I built it. These are from plans that were printed in 1943.
Wow. My goodness. That's
And
brand new then.
It's got a almost symmetrical, and it's a really thick airfoil. The Typhoon had a super thick airfoil.
Mhm.
And I thought maybe if I could build this thing light enough, I could horse it through an old time pattern.
I got to ask you, does it balance?
Yeah.
It's awful short nose. What is that, about 7 inches.
Closer to
Oh,
about 4 or
Maybe
5.
6 1/4.
probably not even, probably no more than 6 to the balance point.
And
Anyway, I built it pretty light. I think it came out like less than 40 ounces. Got a 40 on it.
Mm-hmm.
And problem is, it's got a long tail, and I thought, well, maybe that would compensate for the small stabilizer. But I flew it and tried to see what it would do for the vertical climb for the old time pattern. It wouldn't do more than 45 degrees, and it shuddered. You
Oh
know,
my.
just if you know what an overloaded airplane feels like trying to push it up to 45-degree climb, it just shuddered. And then on a dive, if it had more than a 45-degree dive, it would never pull out.
Mm-hmm.
So it hangs on the wall. And
Yeah.
I don't know whether I've shown this to you before. This
I've
has
never
a
seen that.
muffler sticks out the bottom.
is that
Yeah.
an 049?
That's
in it?
pretty cool.
No, this is what is the British
Oh,
Merco something with the exhaust that you can put a side exhaust, rear exhaust, and turn the exhaust to go any way you want.
Hmm.
Well, that's cool.
yeah, it's cool.
Bob, didn't Walt Brownell do a Typhoon?
I don't remember.
I think Dan McEntee has it.
Anyway, the engine gets lost in that cow.
It does.
Mhm.
Yeah. Wow.
That's beautiful.
Reason I asked it was 049. I never seen a muffler like that on a big airplane.
Yeah.
No, this thing, like I say, you can put a side exhaust, rear exhaust, and then you can turn the muffler to go any direction you want.
What
Mhm.
size engine is it? 35?
It's a 40.
40? More
I don't
power.
know that.
Open
Yeah.
up the exhaust and add more nitro.
How do you get? Oh, I see it. There's a hole. I was gonna say, how do you get the glow igniter on it?
Yeah.
Oh.
The
It's down there somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
as far as it having a short nose and long tail, may I remind you, Keith is also the guy who built the big job, you know, with
Well,
Yeah.
the
yeah.
long shaft 59, and then the later engine. What was it? I don't remember what your main engine was for that. Your last one.
What the original was a Fox.
Double star 60.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I had a double star 60. I'm going to build another one.
Uh-huh. That's cool.
Very
Well, anyway, it does what it does best now, and that's hang on the wall.
Sure is a pretty thing.
Yeah.
Mr. Miller has shown up. Santa Claus is in the house.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Well, that's his alter ego, Joe Bellcrank. So
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's just Santa Claus incognito.
that's right.
Actually, that's my brother.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Worse than incognito, he's in Utah, but anyhow.
Well, that's good at being an incognito.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's a pretty airplane, Keith.
Yep.
That sure is.
Okay, guys, hold off a minute. I'm going to end the program on YouTube and turn this over to our nighttime host. Let me get to the YouTube channel. I appreciate everybody out there on YouTube watching. The channel is doing poorly. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos I'm posting from Bob Hunt. They take quite a bit of work massaging to get them to go. Let's see here. Alrighty, we'll go here. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And remember, we have these meetings every Monday and Friday. So till tomorrow, fair winds, tight lines. See ya. Okay, we're over on YouTube.